Welcome. In the midst of the vast, arid expanse of the supercontinent Pangaea, a world that stretched across thousands of miles away from any sea, something remarkable was beginning to unfold. Our time-traveling aliens, having arrived to observe this pivotal event in Earth's ancient history, looked up as the first raindrops started to fall. This was not an ordinary rain. It was the start of an event that would drench the land unceasingly for over 1,000,000 years. Off the western coast of Pangaea, now the region of Canada, violent volcanic eruptions triggered a series of events that ensured this endless downpour. This prolonged rain would reshape life on Earth, creating an environment that allowed dinosaurs to eventually dominate the world. Yet, for our alien observers, who had seen life struggle and adapt on Earth, this rainstorm was perplexing. Usually, an event of such catastrophic scale would lead to mass extinctions. But this time, the opposite happened. Rather than destroying life, this rainstorm invigorated it, driving an evolutionary surge that laid the foundation for dinosaur supremacy. Imagine the concept of the butterfly effect. If a butterfly flapping its wings can cause a storm miles away, then what kind of planetary transformation could result from an eruption 100 times more powerful than any known supervolcano? Before the rain, the landscape of Pangaea was unlike any we know today. The supercontinent was a single massive landmass, the largest Earth had ever seen, encompassing all current continents in one. Its sheer size created harsh environmental conditions, with the center of this vast landmass sitting too far from the coast to experience much rainfall. In this arid region, species thrived that could survive with minimal water. Some species that emerged during this dry period of the Carboniferous era, about 300 million years ago, continue to exist today, such as dragonflies, millipedes, and spiders. It was also during this time that diapsids, a group including lizards, snakes, and archosaurs, began to thrive. Archosaurs, which would eventually give rise to dinosaurs, were beginning their evolutionary journey in this ancient world. However, Pangaea was no peaceful place. Earth, both above and below its crust, faced constant threats. While asteroid impacts capture popular attention, it is the molten activity below the Earth's crust that holds the power to truly reshape the world. Earth's crust is a paper-thin layer in geological terms. If we likened Earth's structure to the length of the Lord of the Rings trilogy, all life would be compressed into just one page. Beneath this crust, immense plumes of hot magma rise from Earth's core, occasionally breaking through to release massive quantities of lava. These eruptions, known as flood basalt eruptions, can continue for over 1,000,000 years, spewing lava and gases into the atmosphere. Flood basalt events are responsible for some of Earth's largest extinction events, including the Great Dying, where ocean temperatures soared to 40 degrees Celsius. The remnants of these flood basalt eruptions are visible even today, with massive stretches of cooled basalt found in places like the Siberian Traps in Russia and the Deccan Traps in India. When these eruptions are dated, they align closely with many mass extinction events. Yet, one volcanic event stands out for not aligning with such a devastating extinction: the Wrangelian eruptions off what is now Canada, which set the stage for the Carnian pluvial episode, a time when it rained continuously for over 1,000,000 years, transforming deserts into verdant lands. The Wrangelian event was unique. While it did cause significant extinctions, around 30% of oceanic species vanished, it was also just the right scale to enrich Earth's biodiversity. As the Wrangelian eruption released carbon dioxide into the atmosphere, the global climate shifted dramatically. With increased greenhouse gases, temperatures rose, trapping more solar energy and supercharging Earth's water cycle. This led to greater evaporation and cloud formation, which resulted in rain reaching deeper into Pangaea, transforming its dry landscapes into lush, green oases. This era's flood basalts illustrate the interwoven cycles of Earth's geology, water, and atmosphere. The formation of the Wrangelian Large Igneous Province released massive amounts of carbon dioxide, raising atmospheric levels beyond 1,000 ppm, over twice today's levels, and causing global temperatures to rise by 3 to 4 degrees Celsius. This drastic shift not only increased precipitation but also brought rain further inland than ever before, making areas that were once arid deserts accessible to diverse life forms. This rain, however, was not the only consequence of the volcanic activity. Sulfuric gases released during the eruptions combined with moisture to create acid rain, which altered the pH of soils and ocean waters. This acidification stressed many species, particularly in marine environments where it led to anoxic conditions, effectively reducing oxygen levels and killing off some species. As these acidic waters flowed through the landscape, they etched out new geological formations, creating intricate cave systems as they dissolved limestone and dolomite along their path. These newly formed habitats offered unique environments for emerging species to occupy. The biodiversity shift during the Carnian pluvial episode was marked by the extinction of some species and the rapid expansion of others. While marine species like conodonts and ammonoids faced high extinction rates, organisms better suited to the evolving climate, such as early forms of plankton called dinoflagellates, began to thrive. Meanwhile, terrestrial environments were becoming favorable for larger species, including the early dinosaurs. The rain nourished plants across Pangaea, creating expansive forests and transforming the land into a paradise for the ancient herbivores and predators that were evolving rapidly. In South America, in what is now the Esquigualasto Formation, one of the first known dinosaurs, Herrerasaurus, roamed. This dinosaur, around 6 meters long and weighing over 300 kilograms, thrived in the new jungle-like environment, which expanded across Pangaea as the rain continued to fall. The increase in lush habitats allowed dinosaurs to spread into regions previously inhospitable to large creatures. The fossil record from this time shows a dramatic increase in dinosaur tracks, indicating their newfound dominance across the continent. The Carnian pluvial episode was less an extinction event and more a reimagining of ecosystems, an opportunity for species adapted to this wetter, warmer world to flourish. The million-year rain left profound impacts on the Earth's landscape, etching rivers, caves, and fertile valleys across Pangaea. For distinct phases of intense rainfall carved deep into the land. After each rainstorm, rivers surged, carrying nutrients across the landscape and further supporting the rise of new habitats. But, eventually, the rain began to abate. As volcanic activity in the Rangelian province slowed, the release of greenhouse gases declined, allowing the Earth's climate to stabilize. Carbon dioxide levels began to fall, in part due to the flourishing plant life that absorbed it, and this slow decline ushered in a calmer climate. This extraordinary transformation highlights just how interconnected Earth's systems are. The Rangelian eruption, one among many volcanic events in Earth's history, set off a chain reaction, altering the planet's atmosphere, hydrology, and ecosystems. For our aliens, who had arrived at just the right moment, it was a display of natural forces on a grand scale, a butterfly effect taken to its absolute extreme, where a single geological event reshaped the entire course of life on Earth. The end of the Carnian pluvial episode set the stage for millions of years of dinosaur dominance, marking a major turning point in Earth's history. But just as the Earth giveth, it also taketh away. After reigning supreme for 180 million years, the dinosaurs themselves were wiped out in another massive extinction event. Earth's cycles continue to remind us of their immense power, reshaping life with every new turn. Our story on Earth, and that of all life, is a tale of adaptation and evolution, each generation better suited to survive the planet's dynamic whims. Life's evolution goes beyond biological systems, though. Just as organisms adapt to their environments, so too do human creations evolve. A relatable example is the wallet, which has shifted from leather pouches to paper money holders, and now to slim card cases. Today, companies like Exter create wallets suited for the digital age with features like slim designs, metal card ejectors, and even Bluetooth tracking capabilities that alert users if they leave their wallet behind. In this way, even simple objects like wallets show the same pattern of adaptation that life on Earth does. For our alien observers, it must have been awe-inspiring to witness the complex interactions of Earth's systems, to see how life responded to extreme changes. With each era, Earth offers life new challenges, reshaping itself and, in doing so, propelling evolution forward. Thanks for watching my channel University of Universe.